now that we got the sentimental stuff out the way, Dub, let's get to the bottom of it. Eastern Conference prediction. What? Talk to me. What's your feel? We got Miami. We got Boston. Boston does have the home court event. Yeah, they were playing it. So what you got? Bubble rematch.
I just think I see it as Miami has the momentum. Boston is the better team, if that makes sense. So on paper, I think Boston is the better team, more firepower, not as good defensively, but just a better overall team. But Miami is rolling, and typically this is more so in the NFL. But once you get rolling and get on a roll in the playoffs, I mean that could be
So
magical.
you say it. Stand on it. What are you saying?
If okay, if Miami wins, they win in seven. If Boston wins, they win in five or six, which I don't think they can do that though. So I think we see another 7 game series. I'm taking Boston in seven. And I shouldn't
Okay.
because Jason Tatum has shit to bed so many times.
Listen.
This Kobe act needs to be put a nail in the coffin on that. Like R.I.P. Bean, he's looking down on him and just estimation.
Okay, Dub.
Like,
Let me say this. Let me say this. I'm going Boston to 6. I'm going Boston to 6. Okay, but here's the big deal. You alluded to it. And I'm gonna add to it. Tatum's inconsistency, right? But
hmm
Tatum's inconsistency with a guy like Jimmy Butler guarding you. Jimmy
that is true.
Butler, Jimmy Butler can get in your head. He's one of the better defenders in the league, and he's probably gonna be dropping 40 on you on the other end. That's what
But they
scares me.
haven't but
That
they haven't been
scares
doing
me.
this consistently. So it's just at what point do you refer back to what you've been for most of the season? You're getting the best of him in these first two rounds. Um, but is it like can you muster it up and do it again?
You're talking about Jimmy?
Jimmy Butler. I'm talking about him and that team.
Listen. I'm gonna say, Dub, this is a Tall World exclusive. Jimmy Butler has this in him because you know why? Jimmy Butler, in my opinion,
Because he's Michael
this
Jordan, the strange shot.
this is the proper way to load manage. This is load managing done right. Dial it. You're not missing games. You're just not giving. You know what
Effort.
I'm saying? No, you're giving effort. You're still putting up 20 a night. You're still putting up eight rebounds and 3 or 4 assists a night. But come playoff time, playoff Jimmy did that's proper load management, bro. Playoff Jimmy flips that switch, and you see it.
So
This
you
is a
so you
yearly
think
event.
that
I
Miami's
think
gonna
that
take it?
no, I still got about 6, but
Okay.
Jimmy scares me. No, I'm saying I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay,
I'm
so
saying go ahead.
no, we haven't got to the West yet, but I think for me it boils down to even beyond who we have with Miami or Boston. I'm with you. I think Boston takes it. I think Miami to take it, it had to go seven. Um, but if Boston makes it to the finals, I feel like they have a shot. I feel like if Miami makes it to the finals, they lose to whoever they meet.
Wow, that's big time, Dub. That's
hmm
big time. So you saying Miami has zero chance against the? I would have to agree. Yes.
I still look at them as the same way they went into the 2020 championship. It's just
So
like
so let's address it. Let's address the elephant in the room while we're on talking on Boston before we move on to the Western Conference. Are Tatum and Jalen both get max conference contracts? They both
yeah.
made all NBA teams, so they're both eligible.
I, in a perfect world, that's how it should go. I think the smarter move would be to move one. Uh, you would say that they're both A minus players in the league, correct?
I would say Tatum an A, Jalen an A minus. Yes.
I think if you can move one of those players and get two B minus players and one C plus player, I think that you're better off. Like spread the wealth. I just because I don't think how many times how much forward can you go with both of those players making both of that money?
Okay. So are you saying let's operate under the assumption that Boston wins the title. Is that still your opinion?
No, if they win, I think that changes things because now you want to. It would be a bad look to break it up after a win
Okay.
because it
Okay.
worked at that point.
Okay. I just wanted to that was just popped in my head. All right, let's move on, Dub. This is